So how do we get manufacturing back into the United States, or back at the levels that it was at? Or is it coming back? And then when you hear Donald Trump saying, we got all these horrible deals, I'm gonna rip these deals up, we're gonna get manufacturing back, to a guy who knows, I'm sitting there as a layperson, I go, well, that sounds good, but I have no idea if it's possible or what the effects would be. What do you think?
Well, it takes two things. Unless you're Warren Buffett or you're Jeff Immelt, you can't do a thing about the trade deals. So when I lecture and talk to CEOs, I say, don't even waste your time or your energy on that. What you need to focus on, what you can control. And I always say, it's the culture, stupid. And people who tell me that we don't believe culture can have a major impact on an operation, I have two words for them: Wells Fargo.
Sure.
Now you look at Wells Fargo, and the values that underpin their culture are ethics and doing what's right by the customers. So how could they have ethics and do what's right by the customer and then create whatever it is, 2 million ghost accounts?
Right.
And so what I tell people is, if we need a little bit of help from the government, okay? Trade deals, the currency manipulation part of a trade deal is what's really bad. That's why Toyota can bring a car into the United States, sell it for less than General Motors can. So if we could get that part of it done, it wouldn't matter if leadership of American manufacturing don't get their heads out of their butts and start treating their employees as renewable resources, create cultures that add value. That I'll tell you what, I always say this, Adam, I say, here's the kind of culture you want in your company: a Cirque du Soleil culture. Now, you've seen Cirque du Soleil, and I'm sure all of your listeners have, and you take the Cirque du Soleil culture, and that's a bunch of jazzed up performers who are on the edge every day, and they want to do better today than they did yesterday. And when I tell CEOs the model that you should have for the kind of organization and culture you want, it should be a Cirque du Soleil culture. Now, that's easier said than done, but I can show them how to do it. So my point is, get the best trade deals on the planet, and if you don't have a workforce that's jazzed up and engaged and enlightened, it wouldn't matter.